I the a-hole for refusing to help a friend after she gave birth? I'm a part of a friend group with me and my best friend and Sarah, fake name, plus some other friends. It is a big group, so we aren't all that close with each other and have our closer subgroups. I have a remote job and my boss doesn't care for how long I work as long as I get the work done. And I'm pretty efficient, so I get work done in 4 to 5 hours every day max. Plus I save time on commuting and all is well. Hence, I have a lot of free time. About a year ago, my best friend gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. After her birth, I came to the hospital with a huge care package, including her favorite self-care products, her favorite meal that she can eat after labor, a bunch of comfy clothes, etc. After that, I basically cooked for her for like 2 months straight. The dad also helped out, but I insisted on doing most of the work because I wanted the parents to spend as much time with their kid as possible. Wow, you sound like a really great friend. I also paid for a maid to come to their house for 6 weeks, once a week, every week. I babysat for them at least once a week so that they can have one date night out every week. I still do this. Basically, I just did as much for them as possible. And also, just a note, her husband and father of her child is super kind to me. And both of them have helped me out a lot, many times. The husband often fixes my appliances when I can't figure it out. And my best friend has helped me innumerable times since we met in college, and she's the best person I know and adds so much to my life. One of my other friends, Sarah, from the friend group, gave birth recently. When I first visited her, I came with 2 Tupperwares of dishes because I believe that you should never go to a recent mother's house empty-handed. Good policy. When I reached there, she asked if I could do her dishes. Okay, yeah, it's different if you ask. I thought this was weird as but I understood that she was tired from labor, so I did them. After that, I went home. Okay. Did she hear about what happened with the other friend that you took care of? Next day, I got a text from Sarah asking if I could do her laundry. Once again, I thought this was weird. I was working at the time, so I told her I'm busy and can't help. She replied in a very dry manner. 2 days later, I get a text from her asking to bring over more food. Okay. I assumed she was just hungry, so I got 1 Chipotle for her. When I went there, she was like,
WTF?
I asked what was wrong. Basically, she assumed that I would be helping her just as much as I helped my best friend a year ago. How long have you known Sarah? So she assumed I would get her meal prep for at least a few weeks, help with the household chores, etc. I let her know I help my best friend out so much because she's my best friend. I told her I can't do that for everyone. Wow. That is crazy. She got pissy about this and kind of angry as well. Now here's the thing. Even if she wasn't my best friend, I would have helped out here and there still. Like babysitting once in a while, getting her some food, etc. But due to her assumption, which felt like entitlement, this is why I'm saying it's different if someone is offering. One time is okay. You're asking for help. That is totally fine. If it becomes a habit where it's like you are assuming that someone is just going to do all these things for you, that's not okay. So due to her assumption, which felt like entitlement, and her reaction to saying I can't help her in the way I help my best friend, I told her I would not be helping at all and she can find someone else to help. Yes, okay. Is there no support system for this girl? Like, what's happening? She is saying since I have so much more free time on my hands, I should help out. No. And that it's not fair that one of the girls from the group gets to have an easier experience with raising a newborn and she has to struggle alone. Note, the dad of Sarah's child and her husband is pretty standoffish and I've never had a friendship with him as opposed to my best friend's husband. So she has a husband. Is her husband not helping at all? This is not your job. And like, I would argue that if she wanted best friend privileges, she should have also been a best friend also. So, am I the a-hole for only refusing to help when I technically do have the time and bandwidth to do so? No. It's the entitlement for me. You are not entitled to someone's help. It is totally fair if she needs help and asks for help. Does she have no friends? Like, what is happening? Yeah, this is weird. One can only be so lucky when you give birth that you have a really great support system, okay? I think it goes without saying that not everybody has this type of support system. You know, obviously it's unfortunate. That doesn't mean that if you see someone else getting a support system that you are entitled to that support system just because you had a kid. That's not fair to everyone around you. I would be livid. The place where I might be the a-hole is, 1, I have the resources to help out a friend in need, and 2, I refuse to help her completely after her comments, not even occasional babysitting. It's the entitlement for me. I know a lot of people like this. There's something about the entitlement where someone assumes the thankless part of it where they don't thank you, or if you say no and you set a boundary, they get mad because they feel entitled to your help. I'm sorry, but I've dealt with that a lot and it's unfortunate. I don't want to make people assume that that's what people's intentions are all the time as someone who likes to help a lot, especially people that I'm close with. But that doesn't mean that I don't clock it when someone is just kind of assuming. And the thing is like you help once and you do it out of the goodness of your heart. And you did help once. And it becomes this thing where they do feel entitled to your help. And that just gives me the ick. It makes me feel used. It makes me feel unappreciated. I don't think you're the a-hole at all. I think that her husband has to step up. I don't feel as though she's your responsibility, honestly. Not the a-hole. Yes, the assumption she sounds like a user. Yeah. It's kind of like a little spidey sense that goes off where someone will come to you for help and then you do help because we're all good people, right? We all help those who ask for our help. I think that goes along with being a human. You cannot expect a village if you are not a villager. It doesn't sound from what you've shared, OP, that this person has gone out of her way to help you or do anything nice for you at all. Everyone wants a village. No one wants to be a villager. You are only entitled to best friend, village, community help if you are also a part of that community. And to me, it sounds like this person is just your friend, not a very good friend. You know, I'm sure she's nice to have around, whatever. She's not close with you. She hasn't done anything to warrant this kind of entitlement. She just assumes that you're this free maid because of how you treated your best friend when she gave birth. It's a no from me. I'm going to go with not the a-hole. I think you're totally valid. Your spidey senses aren't wrong. This person's not a friend. They're a user. My friend, 36 male, just sent me, 36 male, this text before meeting his newborn. We've been friends for a long time, but this is giving me an anxiety attack. Probably just going to say hi and get out of Dodge. Like, bro, come on. To make your first visit with my son a bit smoother, we have a couple quick guidelines for guests. We know this looks long, but a lot of this is intuitive once you're in the space. Feel free to skim, but also please don't skim. Thank you so much. General, please text us 2 minutes before arrival so we can begin transitioning. When you come in, pause briefly so the baby can register your presence. Try to come in calm and grounded. If you've had a chaotic day, a quick reset lap around the block is appreciated. Hygiene, please wash hands thoroughly, including thumbs and wrists. Then just do a quick second wash just to be safe. If you touch your phone after washing, rewash. Soft fabrics preferred, nothing overly loud or crinkly. Please avoid strong scents, cologne, detergent, etc. Interactions, no need to engage right away. Our baby will notice you when he's ready. A soft smile is perfect. Full teeth can feel like a lot early on. Oh my God. What the f? Has this person read way too many parenting books or something? Cause like, what is this person on? What is this? This is so ridiculous. Speak in a calm, measured tone. Full sentences are great. He's very receptive to cadence. Try to avoid overly performative baby voice. Shut up. Eye contact should be gentle and intermittent. Think friendly coworker, not intense eye contact across a bar. Oh my goodness. If offered to hold him, take him confidently. Please support the head, neck, and overall situation. Language and commentary. Helpful. He seems very aware. There's a lot going on there. You can tell he's processing. And please avoid, he's so small, without also acknowledging depth. Literally with a newborn that's probably going to be asleep. Uh-oh, if he cries or comparing him to other babies. Be so for real. If he cries, no need to react verbally. Stay calm and present. He can feel when people spiral. Please don't ask what's wrong. We try not to protect. This kid is going to be an absolute show. Anyone who is micromanaging parenting like this, who's so like controlling and overbearing, your kid is going to turn out exactly the opposite of what you want it to turn out. Oh my goodness. And apparently if you've had garlic, flag it. If you feel slightly under the weather or off, we can always reschedule. And for your departure, soft exit is best. No big goodbyes. The baby doesn't require closure at this stage. This baby also doesn't require all this at this stage. What are you doing? This is so ridiculous. I'm speechless and I like talking, so this is crazy. This kid is f***ed. What a moron. No, actually though, because anybody who is like this toward their child is gonna have a child that cannot wait to get away from its parents. Dead serious. I would rain check and then never reschedule. You are not overreacting. I know you didn't ask that, but I would want to stay far away from this show.